I want to talk about relationships. People as humans, we like to have our relationships. We like to get some booty, and it relieves our stress. And people don't realize how much aggression they've placed into their relationships. There's a lot of aggression in your relationship. If people were able to come together and have at least a basic friendship at first, then we'd probably be in better state. They talk about breaking down the family unit, and they've done real well at that. Because you got to break down the family unit if you want to control people. It's true. Get the father out of the house. Absolutely. Then you got a bunch of fatherless bastards that you can mind control. That can be your lieutenants of your new world order society. But once you realize how much aggression that you put into your sex, you probably won't do it anymore. There's a lot of different ways it can come about to where you can realize that. Because the rippling back through your system and through the world is just horrible. It's horrible on you. People are all supremely aggressive. They fight with each other over petty shit. They end up choking each other out, going to jail, having the cops called on them. It's just a nightmare. And what can people do? Now people can begin to communicate. And then maybe, if they communicate, they might have an opportunity to start to relate and understand each other. And if they can do that, they can have a relationship without somebody ending up dead. A lot of people I know have the sublimated relationships with the animals. Like when you have a grandparents whose kids leave the house or whatever, they have the empty nest thing. They usually need to get a pet. And the pet will help you through times of trouble when you're all alone and sad. Because pets are very loyal and they love their owners, especially dogs. Cats, they do, but they're different. Cats are very different. I've got some lady friends that have dogs. But here's the problem with that. When they come and they bring their dog and their dog rushes to the door and jumps all in my face, and they leave this stuff on the floor. They don't never pick it up. When they leave their trash, they don't pick it up. I mean, if you're going to come into my environment, can you please pick your shit up? That's all I'm saying. I just don't like people coming into my space and then making a mess for me to have to pick up when I have my own mess. But I don't know. I've become hostile towards people mainly because people are hostile towards me. I pick up on their vibes and their vibes aren't right. What do you want me to lie? I don't feel good vibrations from people. There's some fucking chaos. There's some fucking shit that they're, I don't know. And then people who drop names. You ever notice how, like, there's someone who and you want them to tell you a story, but then they bring these names in, and you're like, I don't know this person. Well, this is they're trying to explain to you. I'm like, no, you tell me about you, what you have going on. I don't want to hear about this other person and blah blah blah, because ultimately that other person doesn't exist. If you're talking to me, you tell me about you. If somebody made you feel some way, you can tell me that. That's fine. But I don't want to hear because all these names. These names ain't near a fucking nothing. Put another, what do you call it? An add-on to the same shit that you have going on. If you don't work on your shit and you get in relationships, you ain't fixing shit. You ain't fixed nothing. You just sublimated the same shit you always do into this new alliance that you have. Because people need to be together or they don't feel right. I'm gonna have a partner, I'm not gonna be okay. Fuck that. I haven't been with nobody in a while. Because first I didn't want to, when I realized all the aggression that I have in my own fucking shit, I didn't want to be in a relationship like that. Like, fuck that. Fuck that, there's Whopper. That's my father, Whopper. He's fucked off today. We're both all fucking out of there. It's fucking out of there. They constantly beam us from this direction back here. We get beamed upside the head. And we're being microwaved. You know how we know? Because you get a sunburn while you're in your house. It's not a conspiracy theory. That's real shit. How do you get a sunburn in your house if you're not outside? You fucking microwaves. Anyway, that's just a small video about this and that and the other. Please like, share, and subscribe.